Hello, this is Manish. Today I'm going to read about Simon and open source knowledge discovery platform. I'll share my screen now. Okay, Simon, it's an open source knowledge discovery platform. Purpose: due to increasing number of biological data from hospitals and clinics, many biologists and clinicists wants to understand the patterns in the extracted data, which is very hard to do without any computer algorithms. So here comes machine learning, which is a subset of an artificial intelligence. It acts as a computational approach to making predictions in the data. Machine learning has sound value in the past research, such as analyzing cell images and in discovering drugs. It is also known as precision medicine. Machine learning has many libraries and they are developed using R and Python programming tools. These programming languages are reliable and they are used by programmers from all over the world, where they are constantly building new libraries. Some examples of ML libraries are TensorFlow, Keras, etc. Visualization is also supported by machine learning, which enhances the graphical interface. Hence, in open source cloud processing architecture is essential. Related literature. Network graph representation of COVID-19 to aid knowledge discovery by George Kernel, Trevor Heritage, Neil J. Sebre. Here, with the help of COVID-19 data science, they consider an open source tool called Giphy to visualize the network. And NetMiner, integrated data platform for gene mining and biological knowledge discovery by Hassani Pakke. NetMiner integrates and visualizes large biological data sets. Research design and strategy. The data used here is gathered from the SIAC dataset, which contains data of 543 individuals with an arboviral infection like dengue, chikungunya, etc. Models are built using training sets and they are processed using 10-fold cross-validation. A set called a holdout set is an unbiased test set in which models are evaluated, and these models are reproduced and used again since they are in R data formats. There are two versions of Simon, and they are single mode version and the server mode version. The single mode is developed as a Simon Docker container, which helps use the code again and solve the compatibility issues. Multitasking is done in both versions. The server mode is used for collaborations and data sharing. Simon is also available in multiple languages. The predictive model for arboviral infection was built on 5 different biomedical datasets. Some of the machine learning algorithms that are used are K nearest neighbors, neural network, and random forest. In the end, the best performing models are selected due to same training test sets that are used by different algorithms. Simon took 59 seconds to build all the necessary models on the Caesar dataset on a standard laptop, which is of 16 GB RAM and Intel i9 processor. Also, accuracy, precision, and sensitivity can be calculated by the users here. The multi-set function is used in building models with the missing values in the data science. It identifies the features between the samples and the donors. The highest performance model was constructed by Naive Bayes from the samples of 96 donors that shared 31 features. This analysis finished in 31 minutes with the help of Naive Bayes algorithm. The top performing model was built with 47 donor samples that share 13 features. Another model that had excellent performance was built using SVM Linear 2 algorithm, and it also performed well on the holdout test set. The top performance in the CISA model was considered to be drowsiness. Simon can be downloaded from GitHub or installed from Docker Hub. Simon runs until the user shuts down or restarts the system. Results and conclusion. Results. The CD3 cells, naive B cells, and thymic immigrants have increased frequencies in comparison with the age-matched physically inactive individuals, also known as non-cyclists, whereas memory B cells, CD8 T cells have decreased frequencies for master cyclists, resulting in aging of the immune system. Conclusion. We are aware that the technology is growing immensely, which results in producing vast amounts of data at multiple scales. The data gathered at the biological labs is very important and it is difficult to monitor the large data. It's hard to analyze the complex data sets as they serve to advance knowledge about health and disease. So here comes the development of Simon. The main aim is to integrate the capabilities of commercial software openly and freely for everyone. Overall, with the increasing size of biomedical datasets, Simon provides a uniform knowledge discovery interface. From this article, we understand the usage of open source platform and the various algorithms that do the analysis and predictions. Contribution. The author elaborated briefly about the open source knowledge discovery platform. The author prepared the manuscript, did the analysis, processed and analyzed the data. Other authors helped in analyzing datasets, mainly the Zeller and LHC datasets, and advised on analysis design. He supported the standardization of ML process in Simon. Critical analysis, overall assessment. The paper was understandable. The author clearly described the purpose and usage of an open source knowledge discovery platform. Also, the author kept good flow in the whole article, and I was able to clearly understand the author's perspective. Search methodology. The search methodology was elaborated easily as it is fully a step-by-step procedure. Different machine learning algorithms were used in the data that was processed, and the analysis which was done was understandable. Future research. The article was quite exemplary. Open source platforms should be accessed throughout the globe. Even in the remote areas, clinicians and doctors must know how to use the open source platform for people's good. The open source platform should be promoted and should bring awareness across the globe. New knowledge learned. From this article, I learned different machine learning algorithms that were used in building this open source platform. I learned algorithms like K nearest neighbors, neural network, and random forest, and how they were useful in building a predictive model. I learned about the multi-state function and its usage. Questions to discuss. Can a user from a non-technical background can make use of this open source platform? Is it user-friendly? And how reliable the data sets are? Okay, thank you.